Before you start, I just want to admit I did not murder those children. That didn't happen. I blame Seth. We were on some weird drugs. I don't know what the fuck was going on, but I don't remember doing it, so therefore I didn't do it. That's what this is about, right?
No, we're doing a documentary for your band, your old band.
Sorry, Seth.
So, after Saturday, when you get off stage, how are you going to feel knowing that that is the last time that you will ever perform with Paradigms or the band as Paradigms?
I mean, I'm kind of glad, honestly, because I left the band before this whole thing happened, and I never really got any closure, so this kind of works as like the end of a chapter for me. It's sad because it's probably actually the last time I ever play a show, regardless. So yeah, it'll be emotional. It'll be really fun.
Okay, somebody go find Ricky and Brandon. Go find them. Oh, there's Brandon. I see you, motherfucker, over there creeping. Where the fuck is Ricky? Ricky! Fucking Paradigm! What the fuck is your... Good as fuck to be back home.
Paradigm start.
Me, myself, and I. Actually, that's a total lie, but me and Ricky actually were both in other bands and happened to break up at the same time. And then we were like, hey, we should just start a band. So we immediately went on Craigslist and found some players. And those two players that we actually found, one of them we kicked out because he was terrible. I won't name names, but he was a drummer, and a lot of people in the scene know him. But yeah, we kicked him out because he was terrible. And then our other person, Joey, who was our guitar player, was really cool, and you know, he hung around for a while. He ended up leaving because of personal reasons, which is, you know, fine and acceptable. And then, you know, we found Mark to replace our old drummer, and with Mark came Brandon. So then we got the full lineup, and excluding Seth, because Seth came in a little later after we, you know, played a couple times without a bass player. And then we picked up Seth from Levittown. Meanwhile, in Levittown. We're here! We're in Levittown! What the fuck?
How I got into Paradigms, Mark's original band Spectrums actually played a show in my hometown of Levittown. And I was at that show with my boys from another band watching their set. And I asked Mark if I could join Spectrums because they needed a bass player at the time. And at that time they were going through some stuff and everything. Band ended up faltering and breaking up. A couple months down the road, Mark hit me up on Facebook and asked me if I wanted to join Paradigms, and that's pretty much how I got into
Today's the last show.
What's that?
Last show. So how does that make you feel?
I'm really excited right now, but I know it's going to be an emotional roller coaster towards the end of the night. Hi, my name is Jeff. My name's Jeff. Fuck you guys. So I joined the band about a year and a half ago when I wanted to play a show with Banner. Because we let John play a show with us in one of my old bands. It was just kind of a return the favor thing. And then it just moved on from there to continuing to play some shows and filling in to actually joining and playing some shows out of state. And starting to write a little bit, and then it just kind of fell apart from there. But, you know, it was fun.
So how are you going to feel going on stage with them for like the last time ever? How do you think that's going to make you feel?
It's with mixed emotions. It's a lot of fun to play their show with, you know, everyone watching do their own thing and move on. But at the same time, you know, I joined a little later in their career and plan to move forward with them. And you know, to see it end kind of sucks because we were getting things going. But everyone goes their own separate ways, and you know, it is what it is.
You have some
very, you know, graphic, and you know, we really don't like to tell people about this, but I mean, I won't name any names, but we have a person in this band that likes to sleep, and you know, that's not a problem. You know, people like to sleep, right, Mark? People like to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, like, the problem is he likes to sleep while he's driving, and he nearly kills everyone in the band.
Doesn't Mark do that?
Every time.
I thought Mark did that. Are we talking about? Oh, we're not.
Why would you do that? All right.
How I got involved with Paradigms was my old band Spectrums. We broke up, and me and the vocalist Brandon, we pretty much hit up our boy Joey and was like, "Yo, we know you're looking for members. Let's join your band." And you know, one thing led to the next, and we were like, "All right, cool. We like this combination of people. Let's run with it." And that was how I got into Paradigms.
The first time I ever saw Paradigms was at one of Brad's shows in Berlin. A good friend of mine, Nicole Kellerhouse, she had been really involved with the local scene, and she's the one who kind of got me into all the local bands in the area and started bringing me to shows. When I started doing Hit the Pit, it basically started out as like a mainstream show, and then she's the one who got me involved with all the locals. And first time I ever saw them was, like I said, at one of Brad's shows. Actually, that's how I met the Big Five. All of them were playing on the show. Regressor, Far Beyond the Sunrise, The Artisan, Winchester, and of course Paradigms. And that was when Ricky was still in the band before he moved to Puerto Rico. And just, I remember thinking when I first saw them that they had amazing energy. Actually, the first thought on my mind was, the first person I saw in the band was Brandon. And skinny dude, just very quiet, you know, wasn't really talking very much. He was, you know, hanging out with his girlfriend and everything like that. And then he literally opened his mouth to scream, and it was one of those things that, like, my butt puckered, and I was like, holy Christ, that dude is absolutely 100% fucking phenomenal. And he was awesome, and Ricky's energy was crazy, and Mark drumming. The energy with that band was just probably the most energetic I had ever seen bands play. Mark actually reminded me a lot of Joey Jordison from Slipknot when I first saw him, just the way he was moving and banging his head and just rocking out.
Joined Paradigms in my last band. Well, the one before that one, Spectrums, broke up. And me and Mark were like the only ones left in that band, and we really didn't want to give it up. We wanted to keep it going, so we got like right on trying to find a new band to take us in. And luckily we found that with Paradigms. They had a few members that they needed to switch around, and we were looking for a band, so it just kind of came together real well.
I got one question. Who the fuck's never seen Paradigms before? Raise your hand. All right, all of you that's never seen me, come right here. Everybody else is in my way, please step back. Come here. If you've never seen Paradigms before, come right here. All of you, come right here. So, get the fuck out of here, dude. All right, if you've never seen Paradigms, there's one thing y'all need to learn. Do you know what we're trying to say? What are we trying to say? What are we trying to say? Do you know what we're trying to say? Paradigens? Oh, get us again. What are we trying to say? Move that on my way. Move that way. Move it that way. Thank you. All right. So none of y'all know what we're trying to say, right? All right. For real. No. Hold on. Mark, please inform these fuckers what we're trying to say.
I'm trying to say that I want to put the pussy on the table.
We're not fucking done. We have no fucking breakdown. It's been a fucking pleasure to be back home. I fucking love Alright, one last time. Let me hear it for Ricky. Flew out all the way from Puerto Rico to play this show with us. Fuck yeah. We fucking love all of you. Take care, have a safe ride home. Happy birthday, happy Hanukkah, happy New Year, happy everything. I fucking love all of you.
I don't want this to end. But I guess that's all I have to say right now before I break down what you do.
Nah, in terms of all of the band and stuff, I'm glad I got closure. You know, I'm glad to close that chapter. So I feel good. I'm ready to go back home and tackle the rest of whatever the fuck I'm gonna do after this. So I'm ready.
It's also that we just got done playing a show, that maybe tomorrow I'll wake up and feel like shit when I realize we're not playing any more shows together. But at least, you know, we're all friends, and at least we have that.
These guys a lot, but that was way more than I could ever ask for our last show, so I'm definitely happy with that.
Well, last show feels good. It sucks in the end, but what can you do? Shit happens.
It went by so fast. When they said it was the last song, I got real upset. I went and talked to Mark, and you know, I told him to do 2 more. We don't have 2 more though, so that kind of didn't work. It really sucks. It was extremely fun, but knowing that this will never happen again, with all the, you know, the movement in the room and the excitement, it's just great to do this, and you know, everyone's moving on, and that's just what it is.